How do American farmers grow and turn cantaloupe into a specialty sold around the world? Have you ever wondered what journey the sweet cantaloupe we enjoy has gone through before reaching consumers? From the tiny seeds sown in the ground, through the meticulous care of farmers, to becoming plump melons that are harvested and carefully packaged. Each stage is a combination of modern techniques and the dedication of farmers. Let's explore the magical journey of cantaloupe, a fruit that is not only delicious but also rich in nutritional value. Cantaloupe is a warm climate crop, especially suitable for tropical and subtropical regions, growing best in conditions with lots of sunlight. The temperature for 3 days ranges from 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, and the soil has good drainage. When planted in nutrient-rich soil with a balanced pH, the plant will grow healthily and yield high yields. The journey of cantaloupes usually begins in the vast fields of California, USA, which is considered one of the largest melon production centers in the world. When spring comes, farmers use modern plows to till the soil, making it loose, airy, and adding nutrients. During this stage, organic fertilizers or lime are often spread to improve fertility and balance the pH, ensuring the soil meets standards before starting the new planting season. After that, specialized machines will create soil beds about 20 to 30 centimeters high, 1.5 to 2 meters apart. Creating beds not only helps water drain quickly, limiting waterlogging, but also maintains stable moisture, creating favorable conditions for plant growth. Once the soil has been thoroughly prepared, seedlings will be carefully placed in small holes on the plastic film. This film has the effect of retaining moisture, limiting weeds, and helping to stabilize soil temperature. The entire planting process is carried out by modern machinery, ensuring speed, accuracy, and uniformity, thereby creating a solid foundation for healthy plant growth and promising a bountiful harvest. To protect young plants, farmers use specialized machines to build white plastic frames to form mini greenhouses. These roofs play an important role in helping plants avoid the effects of harsh weather, limit strong winds and heavy rains, and reduce the risk of pests attacking during the weak stage of the plants. Thanks to that, young plants have a stable environment to take root, grow evenly and healthily. The process of caring for melons requires meticulousness and precise techniques to help plants grow healthily. During the growing period, plants need to be watered regularly with just enough water, avoid overwatering which causes the soil to become waterlogged, and plants to rot easily due to being too sensitive to excess moisture. In addition, pest control is also very important. Farmers often spray pesticides periodically, with the correct dosage and comply with the quarantine period. This method helps prevent harmful fungi, insects, and viruses, while still keeping the plants growing naturally, safely, and with high yields. After about 70 to 90 days of care, the young melon plants gradually mature, grow tall, and begin to bloom. The bright yellow flowers cover the entire field as if covered with a golden coat, signaling an important stage for the plant. These flowers will be pollinated by the wind or by the presence of insects such as bees and butterflies. When the pollination process is successful, the flowers will gradually form young fruits that grow day by day under the summer sun and then develop into plump, ripe melons. This signals that the harvest season is approaching. Harvesting melons cannot be done carelessly, but requires the farmer's sophistication and experience. They must observe carefully to choose the right time. The fruit reaches perfect ripeness. The most obvious sign is that the color of the melon rind changes from dark green to creamy yellow or light yellow depending on the variety. In addition, the sweet, characteristic aroma emanating from the ripe fruit, along with the stem beginning to dry or gently swallow, are also sure signs that the melon is ready to harvest. During the harvest stage, farmers must pick the melons very gently to avoid damaging the fragile, easily scratched skin. In large fields in the US, this work is often supported by a modern conveyor system, running along the rows of workers moving slowly, carefully observing each tree, selecting ripe, qualified fruits, then skillfully separating them from the stem and placing them on the conveyor belt. Thanks to this system, the melons are transported directly to large containers safely, minimizing impacts and maintaining the quality. The harvesting process therefore becomes faster and more efficient, while significantly reducing manual labor, saving both time and effort for farmers. After being carefully harvested from the field, the melons begin their journey to the processing plant, where each step is carefully performed to ensure the quality and preserve the freshness of the product. First, the melons are passed through a high-pressure water jet washing system that completely removes dirt, soil, sand, and other impurities left over from the fields. This process not only cleans the surface of the fruit, but also protects the melons from possible damage during processing, helping the fruit to retain its freshness and be ready for the next steps. The melons are then transferred to the sorting area, where a team of workers will carefully inspect each fruit. They will rely on factors such as size, color, shape, and ripeness to select the fruits that meet the highest standards. Melons with yellow, cream skin, uniform size, and characteristic aroma will be meticulously selected, ensuring that only the most perfect fruits are brought to the next steps. Finally, the qualified melons will be carefully packaged, helping to protect and maintain their freshness. Thanks to this process, when the product reaches consumers, the melons still retain their fresh flavor and excellent quality, bringing a wonderful experience to the connoisseur. In some countries such as Japan, the process of checking and packaging melons, especially high-end melon varieties, is done entirely by hand to ensure absolute quality. Each melon is meticulously inspected, from detecting the smallest scratches to the above defects. The melon rind is then neatly trimmed and beautifully shaped, meeting high aesthetic standards. Finally, the melons are carefully boxed, protected with impact-resistant materials, ensuring that they are not damaged during transportation. This process not only demonstrates the sophistication of craftsmanship, but also ensures that each melon meets perfect standards before reaching the customer. Besides being consumed as a fresh fruit, cantaloupe is also processed into frozen products, which helps to prolong the preservation time and serve many different purposes. The processing begins with peeling off the skin, revealing the fresh flesh of the fruit, then cutting it into regular pieces that can be cubed or thinly sliced depending on the requirements. These pieces are then quickly frozen at extremely low temperatures to preserve the freshness, natural color, and texture. Finally, the product is packed in specialized bags or boxes, ready for transportation to the next markets or processing plants. Cantaloupe cultivation is a global agricultural activity, with major countries such as the United States, Mexico, and China playing an important role in production, with China being the world leader, accounting for nearly 50% of the total global cantaloupe production. Mexico is also one of the largest exporters of cantaloupes, mainly supplying North American and European markets, meeting growing import demand from countries such as Japan and Germany. In 2024, global cantaloupe production exceeded 35 million tons, demonstrating strong and growing consumption of this fruit. Worldwide, cantaloupes are easy to grow and adaptable to a wide range of climates. In addition to traditional land cultivation methods, cantaloupes are also grown in greenhouses, where environmental conditions are strictly controlled to limit pests and diseases and increase productivity. These modern cultivation methods not only increase production but also improve the quality of melons, meeting the growing demand from international markets. In addition, the method of growing melons on substrates combined with modern hydroponics brings uniform and high-quality products. Melons are grown in a tightly controlled environment, helping to improve health and productivity. For limited spaces, husbands can choose the method of growing in pots or using climbing frames to save space while still achieving high efficiency. These methods are not only suitable for large-scale production but also very flexible when grown at home. Melons are not only a delicious fruit but also bring many health benefits. With high levels of vitamins A, C, and antioxidants, melons help strengthen the immune system, protect the body. The amount of fiber in melons also aids digestion, improves intestinal health, and helps control weight effectively. Moreover, melons contain a lot of water, helping the body stay hydrated and cool on hot days. The natural sweetness of cantaloupe is also a great choice for a healthy diet, both nutritious and satisfying. Next, let's explore the technical and interesting process of growing, caring for, and harvesting papaya on farms in Brazil. Papaya is a tropical fruit that stands out for its bright orange flesh, sweet taste, and high nutritional value. It has long been a familiar dish around the world, with an output of more than 1.5 million tons per year. Brazil is currently one of the largest papaya producing and exporting countries in the world. To get quality papaya, everything starts with carefully prepared fields. Before planting, farmers will select the healthiest seeds or seedlings with good growth potential. These seedlings are usually nursed in the garden until they reach the appropriate age before being taken out. Papaya fields are arranged in rows with reasonable distances, helping the plants receive the most sunlight to grow. Once the papaya trees are planted, proper care is essential, including regular watering, adequate fertilization, and weed control to ensure healthy growth. Papayas are sensitive to strong winds and waterlogging, so careful spacing between trees is essential. Good drainage is also key to preventing waterlogging and ensuring the soil remains well aerated, which supports strong growth and high yields. Like many other tropical crops, papayas are susceptible to pests and diseases, especially viruses transmitted by insects such as weaver and whitefly. To mitigate these threats, farmers apply strict care procedures, regularly pruning to keep the orchards well ventilated, and promptly removing infected trees to prevent the spread. In addition, pesticides are used appropriately and in a controlled manner, both to protect the crop and to minimize negative impacts on the environment. With this care, papaya trees usually begin to bear fruit after about 6 to 9 months from planting. Papaya harvesting begins when the fruit reaches full size and gradually changes from dark green to light green with a little yellow. At the top of the fruit, farmers often rely on these signs to determine the appropriate picking time. In addition, efficiency is also an important factor when the sap is no longer white, condensed milk but turns into liquid form. This is a sign that the fruit has naturally ripened and is ready to harvest at this stage. Although the outer shell is still green and hard, the flesh inside has naturally ripened, enough to continue the ripening process during transportation. Therefore, harvesting requires precision and timing. Unlike many other fruits, papaya will not become sweeter after picking. So growers must monitor carefully to choose fruit that is both sweet and firm enough to ensure quality and transportability. When it is time to harvest, workers carefully pick each papaya by hand, gently rotating it to separate it from the stem, avoiding cracking or breaking the delicate skin. Even a small scratch can reduce the quality and shorten the shelf life of the fruit for a high-yield season. Farmers usually harvest 3 to 5 batches with an average yield of around 30 to 35 tons of papaya per hectare to ensure fruit quality. Harvesting is done at the right time when the fruit has reached maturity but is not yet fully ripe. After harvesting, the papayas are carefully transported to nearby processing facilities, where they undergo a rigorous grading and inspection process before reaching consumers. Here, papayas are graded based on size, ripeness, and quality. Only those without bruises, blemishes, or deformities are carefully selected for packaging, ensuring they meet the highest quality standards. First, the papayas are thoroughly washed to ensure hygiene, removing any remaining dirt and impurities. The papayas are then transferred to the packing area, where each fruit is usually individually wrapped in paper or soft protective material, which helps to prevent scratches and keep the surface of the fruit shiny. This is very important during storage and transportation to maintain the quality and freshness of the fruit. In addition, as consumers pay more and more attention to appearance, keeping the papayas clean, fresh, and attractive is especially important to ensure satisfaction and increase sales. Finally, workers will pack the papayas into khatun or specialized boxes, ensuring quality and safety during transportation, ready for distribution to local markets as well as export centers. In addition to being consumed as fresh fruit, a portion of papaya is also processed into dried products, meeting the increasingly diverse needs of the market, from individual consumers to food industries in the processing area. After harvesting, papaya will be carefully processed. Only the flesh of the fruit is retained, while the seeds and peel are completely removed. Next, the papaya is cut into thin slices or small, uniform blocks to ensure the drying process is effective and uniform. These papaya pieces are put into industrial dryers or specialized dryers operating at a temperature of about 38 degrees Celsius, low temperature, to preserve the natural flavor as well as the nutritional value of the fruit. The drying process usually lasts for many hours, resulting in chewy, sweet, and nutritious papaya pieces, becoming a delicious and nutritious snack. Papaya is not only a delicious and attractive fruit, but also brings many health benefits thanks to its high content of vitamin C, beta, carotene, fiber, and antioxidants. It is these nutrients that make papaya a popular choice in daily diets and healthcare products. With its outstanding nutritional value, papaya has quickly dominated the international market, contributing to helping Brazil become one of the leading papaya exporting countries in the world. According to data, in 2024, Brazil exported about 43,980 tons of papaya, earning $58.09 million. This figure not only represents a 16.19% increase in output compared to the previous year, but also shows a 9.5% increase in export value, affirming the increasing trend of global papaya consumption. Are you impressed with this elaborate papaya harvesting and processing process? If you love interesting stories about agriculture and exploring the agricultural production process, don't forget to subscribe to the Hands of America Discovery channel so you don't miss the next interesting videos. Thank you for watching and see you again in the next discovery journey.